there, I'm Stacy, the mixed media encaustic artist behind Studio Stacy. Good morning, up in the studio and starting week 10 of Painting Your View. I have a blank, fully and newly primed panel, and the wax has been heated up. So yeah, let's get started.
I will pop a photo in here now of what I'll be painting this week, and this is from one of my newsletter subscribers. My newsletter subscribers have been sending me photos of their favorite views, so this is what I'll be painting this week. But first up, I'm applying some clear encaustic medium and then fusing between each layer with my torch. I apply about 5 layers of this clear encaustic medium, and that just gives a bit of surface for all the other paint to stick and fuse to. And then up next, I apply some white encaustic paint and again fuse between each layer there.
Didn't get too far along on this painting today, but I have to stop for the afternoon to do a bunch of computer work that I need to get done for the rest of this week. So I will show you what I've gotten done on this. Okay, so this is where I've ended the day. You can tell I just put a bunch of different colors on the background of this board. I needed to make up some paint samples of some paint that I had but didn't have any sample sticks made up. So I made up the sample sticks and then just simply scrape the rest of the paint out onto this board. So we'll see where the rest of this painting goes tomorrow, but for the rest of the day, I'm going to do some computer work.
So this afternoon I am writing a blog post, and I thought I would give you a little insight into how I do that. And by the way, this blog post is now published. If you want to go check it out, I'll drop the link down below in the description. But I basically use a program called Trello, and I write a checklist for each blog post idea, and I keep that handy, and then I know what pictures I need to reference or use, what copy I want to write and use, what any keywords for SEO purposes, and things like that. And it just keeps everything really organized and simplified for me, and I don't forget any of the steps. And these Roman shades that I made a while ago are still working beautifully by the computer to block out all of that sunlight.
Good morning. Working on the background on this painting, and I think I'm going to have it kind of like a messy background. It's not going to look real good for a little while, is what I'm thinking. But we'll see how it goes. So let's get painting.
Okay, remember how I said this is going to be a messy background? It's definitely going to be a messy background. So stick with me here. There is a lot of layers and it ends up working out quite nicely. But basically I'm applying several layers of encaustic paint, going back and forth between the clear encaustic medium and the encaustic paint. And then I'm also scraping off layers to reveal some of the layers underneath. And I will let you sit back and watch this and stay tuned to see what this becomes.
I think this is where I'm going to leave this one today. The background is, I'm pretty sure, pretty good. And so I am going to stop with the painting today and move on to a few other work things that I have to do. And we will pick back up tomorrow with this. Good morning. It is a bit dark and gloomy here in Northeast Ohio. But the wax is on and I'm going to get started on this painting. Because I couldn't leave the background alone yesterday, I made a few tweaks, so I'll flip the camera around here and show you kind of where I left off there. All right, so here's where I left off with the painting. I scraped some of those lines a bit more, and I added a bit more of the beigey brown paint in. Sorry about the glare. The lighting is really bad this morning, but it kind of gives you an idea of where I've left off with this background.
Just adding in some more green grass lines and tweaking a few things and kind of just continuing on with the layering process today.
I am stopping or interrupting this painting process video to apologize for the really bad lighting. I have an overhead light that I need to turn on when it's really dark and cloudy out like it is today. And that unfortunately is casting some pretty bad shadows across this painting. But in order for me to see the true colors and paint the painting, I need the light on. So I apologize for the really bad lighting. You're gonna see some glares and some shadows, and it may not be real pretty. Hopefully when I go to edit the video, I have some that aren't too bad and I can put in here, but I'm apologizing in advance because it might not be great. I was thinking about waiting, but it's supposed to be cloudy the next several days, and I want to get this painting done so I can get the video uploaded and posted and edited and all of that good stuff. So we're going to continue on, and fingers crossed the lighting isn't horrible for you guys.
I wanted to bring out some of the added texture in those lines and kind of really pop off those grass lines. So I'm adding in some oil stick here and then just wiping the excess away. And what that does is it brings out all of the nooks and crannies and crevices and texture in those grass. Trying to coax the sun out a bit with some bright yellow, adding it to this painting, and unfortunately it doesn't work. It stays quite cloudy and gloomy, and the lighting really doesn't get a whole lot better. So again, my apologies for that. After I get this yellow added in, I add the image on, and then I add in several final details, a few more layers, and the painting is complete.
My critique came into the studio, and what are we thinking?
This is the hardest job is what I'm thinking. I don't even get paid and I have to critique my wife. Great. A few spots here, 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 here. Just torch them.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, sure.
All right, I do believe that this painting is done. I added in some highlights to the flower using a little brush and obviously some encaustic wax, several different colors of the yellow, and didn't record that part because, you know, lighting. Anyways, and added some yellow highlights along the painting itself. And then some highlights in the grass area as well. So there you have it. Week 10 is now done. This painting was a bit of a struggle or troublesome this week. It went through a lot of little tiny tweaks and changes, and I'm really happy in the end that I didn't just settle. I kind of just kept pushing forward, and now I'm really, really happy with the painting. So I hope you enjoyed this painting video. And if you are also struggling a bit this week, I don't know if it's the spring ahead that we did a couple weeks ago or what, but it's just been a strange week. So I thought I might leave you with some happy spring scenes to hopefully brighten your mood and mine as well. So hope you enjoy, and if you did enjoy this painting and would be so kind as to give me a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. If you aren't subscribed and would like to do so, that would help me out so much. And if you are subscribed, there's a little bell down there. If you hit that bell, that will notify you every time I release a new video, which is usually on Tuesdays. So I'm going to leave you with these nature spring scenes, and I hope it brightens your day. We'll see you next week. Bye for now.